Here's my Michael Myers diorama. It's all based on the house, the famous house. When I originally started doing this, I looked at some pictures and I thought I was doing it on the actual house, but I was doing it on a remake of a house that's in real life. So this might not be perfectly screen accurate, but I think it still looks pretty good. I stopped at the first floor. I didn't do the second floor. I didn't have the space to do that, number one. So we kind of just built the porch roof and stopped there. This is the NECA figure out of the 2018 version. I know the head doesn't belong in the picture, but it is what it is. And the pumpkins maybe not accurate to this particular house, but it is what it is. This is all scratch built out of styrene. The only thing that I purchased for this is the doorknob. I really didn't feel like trying to make that, so I went and bought that at a craft store. But the door, the house, the siding, all that stuff is all scratch built. So everything in the back is all styrene. The floor, the porch here is all styrene that I kind of etched and painted to look like wood. The brick steps are all styrene. The actual railings and the banisters are that is actually balsa wood. And then these little finials up top here, I actually 3D printed those. I don't want to try to create those by hand, so I just 3D printed them. A lot easier. The numbers are 3D printed, just a generic number that you can get. The door in the back is just kind of like a packaging plastic that I sprayed with that frosted window stuff. So as you kind of step out here, the whole thing is on fiberboard. You can kind of see it there. And then layered with some foam on the top of that. And I actually painted that with Drylock, which is like a concrete sealer, so that it truly looks like concrete, feels like concrete. It's hard like concrete. The Strode Realty sign, I just printed back with some styrene. These bushes I actually built with just like Woodland Scenic, I believe is the brand name. Stuff that you can get at the craft store in like the train section or like the diorama, whatever you want to call it section. And that's just actually like furniture foam that's kind of cut into the shape, ripped in kind of to give it that look. And then I just covered everything and glued it all on. And that's the same thing with the grass. All the leaves and dirt and all that stuff. I actually just went outside and got some leaves from the yard and threw them in the blender until they got pretty small and sprinkled them around on there and glued them into place with some scenic glue that you can make with like some Mod Podge and water. But I went through and aged this house. I wanted it to look old and stuff like that. I know I'm missing the no trespassing sign that should be right there on the left side of the door, but I just didn't put it on there. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So there you have it. This entire thing stands 16 inches tall, and it's about 14 inches wide and 12 inches deep. And that's all the bigger it is. So there you have it.